You are listening to Part 12B of the podcast series, 21 Qualities of a Leader.
Passion changes you. Forgetting about changing others. Passion will change you. People ask me for advice concerning direction in their life, and my answer is always the same. What is your passion? Because whatever your passion is, you've got to follow it. I don't ever feel like I've worked a day in my life. I know I work, but I just never felt like I worked. I promise you, I love what I do. I live for what I do, and I wake up sometimes 2:30 in the morning, and I'm up. I put my robe on, I go down to my home office, and I get writing again. Why? Because there's a passion that I have in my life, and my passion is twofold. It's very simple. My passion is twofold. One is adding value to people. I just live to add value to people every day of my life. That's what I want to do. I want to add value to people. Number two, I love to communicate with passion. I have a passion for communicating, and what I really want to communicate is I want to add value to people. I read an editorial in the Texas Business not long ago that said we are truly the lost generation, huffing and puffing down the fast track to nowhere, always looking to the dollar sign for direction. That's the only standard we recognize. We have no built-in beliefs and no ethical boundaries. You're only as good as your private standards. Wow, that is a powerful statement. When was the last time you gave a task your absolute best, even though nobody but you would know about it? Hello. See, I passionately believe the law of the lid, that your leadership will determine your effectiveness, and I'm passionate about that, and so I wrote the Laws of Leadership. I passionately believe that one is too small of a number to achieve greatness, so I wrote a book that would help people learn how the laws of teamwork so that they could become a good team player. I passionately believe that the secret of your success is determined by what you do daily in your activities, and so therefore I wrote a book called Today Matters. I passionately believe that the difference between successful and unsuccessful people is how they think. So I wrote a book called Thinking for a Change. I passionately believe that success is knowing your purpose in life, growing to your maximum potential, sowing seeds that benefit others. So I wrote a book called Your Roadmap for Success. In other words, what I'm saying is everything I write, I don't write because I kind of say, well, this would be nice, or this would perhaps help someone somewhere someday under the rainbow. I believe it's life-changing. In fact, when I pastored, it was kind of a joke around the office, because every Sunday as I would get ready for what I was going to speak on, people would ask me what I was going to share that day, I would say, truly, this is a life-changing message. And they kind of roll their eyes. Here comes another life-changing message. Were they all life-changing? No, I'm sure they weren't. But I want to tell you something. I wouldn't sit down for 30 minutes to listen to somebody who was going to talk about something they weren't passionate about. I would much rather hear somebody say, this is going to make a difference in your life. This is going to make a difference for all of us. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. And that's what passion does for us. In fact, let me just say one more thing about passion. When passion changes you, it will change others. But let me tell you something. It's got to change you first. Despite the power of passion, many people in our culture seem to believe that passion is something to be suspicious about. Sociologist Tony Campolo has observed, these are great words, we are caught up at a particular stage in our national ethos in which we are not only materialistic, but worse than that, we're becoming emotionally dead as people. We don't sing, we don't dance, we don't even commit sin with much enthusiasm. Here's what I know. You show me a passionate leader, and I will show you passionate people. Because as the leader goes, so go the people. That's the way it always is.